Hey y'all, happy Sunday evening to you. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I truly appreciate you taking the time to stop by and check me out. And for those of you who have been rocking with me these last couple of weeks, again, I appreciate you. You are the true MVPs in my life. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Pamela, and I love all things beauty, beauty room decor and hauls, and perfume collection. My favorite color is purple, and I am a lover of Duran Duran. And here on my channel, I talk about those things and so much more. I want to just say again, thank you all for taking the time to stop by and check me out. I've got them all unboxed and ready to go over these with you, the Squishmallows. I saw someone showcase it on a TikTok, and they had a mini, and that was it for me. That's all I needed to see. The minis were just the cutest things. So I looked them up on Ulta and I saw them, and they were about 50, $60 for the big bottles. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for a second. And then I waited and I went ahead and splurged, and I got all three of them. Plus they had the mini collection. I think it was regular $40 and they were having a sale. So I got it for 32. So yeah, I'm going to get the minis too. You can't get the big ones without the little ones, right? So I am here to unbox those and share my thoughts, my review on them with you. So I hope you will enjoy. Sit back and let's get into it. Okay, y'all, I wanted to give you an up close look at the boxes and the little bottles. They're super cute. I mean, anyone who is a true collector of perfumes, not just so much as just the expensive ones, but just having fun with it. How can you not love these? They're just adorable, from the large size to even the little minis that they came out with. So now these officially were launched by Ulta back on October 5th of 25. So they're still relatively new, and not a lot of people are talking about them. And I know I guess they originate from a toy of some sort of a plush toy. I'm not that familiar with them. I just saw on TikTok someone was showing the minis that they had of them, and I just knew I wanted them in my collection as well. And then when I saw there was actually a large bottle for them, I was like, yeah, why not, you know? So I took the chance and got them while they were on sale on Ulta. Got them, and the very first one I opened up, of course, you guys already know, it went to the Moonlit Mist. And I'll get into all of those individually, letting you know how I feel about them, reading their notes and stuff. And they each have names as well, which I thought was just the cutest. So you got Zumiris the Bat, and you've got Patty the Cow, and you've got Cam the Cat. I mean, they're absolutely cute. Absolutely cute. All right, y'all. So the first one I want to start with is, of course, Zumiris the Bat, because he was my favorite for obvious reasons, but he is too cute. So when you get your Squishmallows, they come packaged, but when you open your box up, he doesn't come with the cute little he doesn't come with that on there. They come with just the standard cap. So you just unscrew this, and then you decide what kind of cap you want, what kind of spray you want. So you can either do this one with more of the vintage type, you know, squish bottle atomizer, or you can do just the standard one. So my only complaint about this one is there's no cap for it. And y'all, once you get to know more about me, the one thing I don't like is my perfumes that don't have caps. They don't go in the perfume tower, they go someplace else. I typically don't buy them without a cap, so that usually isn't an issue for me. I like the idea of this because if I decide that I'm going to put them in the perfume tower color coordinated, this is going to be the better option, because this is going to take up a lot of space. And so I don't want to take up a lot of, you know, real estate in the because I have so many as it is. So depending on how I end up showcasing them, this one might be the better option if they're there. But if I find someplace else where they can all be together, then I don't mind keeping these on there. But that's the options that you get. Each and every one of them comes with that in the box, so you can decide how you want to showcase it. So each of them has, they do come with the notes on the side or on the back of the boxes for you. And on the side, it's just like a little description of your new Squishmallow. So Zamiris the Bat. I just thought it was just the cutest thing when I was reading the boxes and stuff. So it says, stand back. Zamiris baked a big batch of nachos and he's just about to pull them out of the oven. This mallow is a lifelong vegetarian, so his nachos are loaded with 3-bean chili, fresh avocado chunks, and lots of gooey cheese. Grab a napkin and dig in with Zamiris. Why they chose that as his little backstory to tell, I don't know, but I thought it was cute, so I thought it was shared with you guys. So his notes are, the top notes are green apple, lychee blossom, sweet cherry, and then the middle notes are pink peony, pear flower, lily of the valley, and then the base notes are Squishmallows accord, American cedarwood, and soft musk. And that lines up with his name, Moonlit Mist. You get that musky smell. It's kind of a fruity, it's a light fruity. It's a very lighthearted. I heard someone say that it's kind of a juvenile scent. I mean, look at them. But I mean, they're fun, but they give off a good projection, a good scent. I've worn Zamiris probably about 4 or 5 times now. I've worn them to work, I've worn them shopping and stuff. So I think it does turn into a skin scent after a while or whatever, but to start off, it's very light. There's nothing heavy about it. It's just a light-hearted, playful type of a scent. You do pick up the musk, which is one of my favorite scents, so I get that a lot. I do not know or understand what the Squishmallows Accord is. That's a new one to me. But you definitely do pick up, I think the apple, the green apple, and the lychee blossom is what's keeping that kind of light sweetness to it and stuff. I don't pick up the cherry so much. And maybe it's just it's in a very subtle, so I'm not getting a whole lot of cherry, but I am getting that lychee blossom and the green apple, and then the hint of the flowering that you get, so the pink peony, and then pear, pear flower, and lily of the valley. I'm picking up the peony for sure, and the lily of the valley. But it's not an overwhelming floral scent. I think the most that you're getting is the musk. The musk is really like leading. It says it's a base note, but I think the musk is really leading it. But it's pleasurable. I like it. So I think that Zamiris is one that people will enjoy as well. And not only did I get him in the big bottle, yes, I do have the little minis. I got the mini ones too. They're cute. So I saw some people were decanting these and putting them in sprayers and whatnot. I'm not sure if I'm just going to keep him with all of my minis or anything like that. Maybe somewhere down the line I may do some trading or selling. I don't know. I don't know how long they'll stay in my collection, but for now, Zamiris and his little friend are here with me, and I'm really enjoying them. All right, guys. So next I want to talk about Cam the cat. And again, I want to show you how it comes with the cap on, and then you have your choice if you want to do just a regular sprayer, or if you want to do the vintage glam thing like I do and put on the vintage atomizer. But he is just the most cutest little thing with his little whiskers, Cam the cat. And his backstory: Cam loves to jump in and out of boxes and build forts with his friends Hoot and Wendy. Who is Hoot and Wendy? He also enjoys going to the beach to take cat naps or hanging with his friends, but is always up for an adventure. So again, I ask, who is Hoot and Wendy? Does that mean they're coming out with some more? I mean, it's cute. And again, I did have the mini for Cam as well. They're just adorable. All right, guys, so let's get into Cam's notes. So his top notes are cinnamon, foamy milk, caramel drizzle. And then his middle notes are tiger orchid, freesia petals, white peach. And then the base notes are sandalwood, squishmallows accord, and vanilla latte. And yeah, he smells like almost, I almost want to say like a frappuccino is what I got when I first smelled him. I mean, he's giving that, you can pick up that vanilla right off, right from the jump. I think it's funny to me how they say the top notes are cinnamon and the base note, but I pick up that vanilla right away. And then on the down end of it, then I get like a hint, I think, of the cinnamon. I'm gonna spray her again. But you get the sweetness. You definitely get the sweetness. So between, and I don't know if that's what the Squishmallow Accords are, and it's the same for Zumiera's, that there's that sweetness in there, and I don't know if it's necessarily the apple and the lychee, but or the cinnamon and the foamy milk. So the foamy milk gives it that creaminess. So you definitely, it's really smooth. So you know how like some people don't like the smell of caramel in a perfume. This gives you the feeling of that without having that overwhelming sweet thick smell of caramel. I think the foamy milk is what plays well into that, and the vanilla latte. When you think latte, you think coffee, but I'm not getting a coffee scent of, I'm not getting coffee of any kind like that. So I mean, it's a really nice, again, people are going to probably say it's juvenile or whatever. It's just perfumes and makeup, beauty room, all this kind of stuff. It's for fun. So if you're not having fun with it, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm definitely having fun with Cam the cat and his little buddies. And I'm looking forward to finding out who Hoot and Wendy are. All right, so we're going to move on over to Patty the cow. And I didn't say, and I apologize, Cam the cat's scent is called Whisked Away, whereas Zumiera's is called Moonlit Mist, and Patty the cow is called Pink Possibilities. But this is what hers looks like, her little cap and her atomizer. So you get, like I said, you get the choice of the two, which way you want to go with it. Again, because I'm extra and I like the glam of it, I put these on there. Now, a disclaimer I need to put out there for you. So when you do go to pull yours out of the box to put these on there, I don't know if you can see right across the top, it has the Squishmallow name on there. I had the darndest time trying to screw these on there because I wanted the Squishmallow name to line up with the faces of the bottles. And oh my goodness, I had the darndest time doing it. And it was, yeah. So just understand that if you're anal OCD like myself, I want my bottles to sit a certain way. I want their caps on a certain, all of that. I'm just extra. And so it was important for me to make sure they all lined up so they were all facing. So it was a little bit of a challenge. So just to let you know. But anyway, let's get on to Miss Patty the cow. Patty's story is Patty's family has the most popular booth at the Springtime Farmers Market. She loves to help them out, and when a day's work is done, you can find Patty jumping in rain puddles. That's kind of cute. I mean, I don't know who came up with these backstories. If I don't know, is there a whole cartoon or I don't know. Like I said, I came in on it because someone showed the minis on TikTok, so I'm not that familiar with them to be able to sit up here and tell you a whole story about them other than what's on the box. But they're cute, adorable. Look at her little face. Now, when I first opened her up, I was like, okay, she's got horns, but the nose was looking kind of piggish, and she's pink. So I was like, is it a cow or is it a pig? So I had to actually read the box to figure out she's a cow. So just in case you thinking the same thing, you were not alone in that. Yes, I was thinking it was a pig too. But her scent, you know, I'm going to say this, and I hope I don't get in trouble with my purple people. I love Zamira's and the purple one, and Moonlit Mist smells amazing. But I almost want to say I feel like maybe Pink Possibilities, I might like that one the best out of all three. The scent, not the color. I will never give up on my purple. But the scent is just, it really is. And those who want to say or feel that these perfumes are a little juvenile or whatever, I mean, I think perfumes are like music. It's universal. It's how does it make you feel? So I'm 56, excuse me. I'm 56, gonna be 57 this year. And I still listen to Duran Duran. I also listen to Korn. I also listen to Sleep Token. And in my community, people are looking at me like, wait, who, what do you know? But I'm a 70s, 80s baby. And so I grew up having an eclectic ear. So music is, how does it make you feel? It's not about it being an age thing or even a race thing or a sex thing. It's how does it make you feel? And the same truth is with perfumes. How does it make you feel? What do you think about when you smell something? Does it take you back to a time in your life? You know, does it make you giddy? Does it make you angry? Does it make you feel a little sexy? You know, whatever it is. But I mean, to each his own. I'm not saying that they're wrong and they're thinking that maybe these scents are juvenile. I'm just saying I have a difference of an opinion about them, about perfumes and as a whole, that I just think that it's universal and it's what you make of it and how they make you feel personally. And every perfume tells a story for everyone differently. So don't necessarily take my word or their word for it. I just feel like I never take one reviewer's word over everything, because you might like it and I get it and I hate it. You know, for example, right now, there's a big controversy going on social media over Carolina Herrera's La Bamba. You know, some are loving it and some are like, yeah, this is overhyped. It's all about the bottle is cute and stuff. So again, you have to get that relationship with that perfume to see how you like it and what it makes you think and feel. And you know, so I would not, I personally don't want to tell you, oh, it's for juveniles, for kids or whatever. It's for whoever likes and loves it. So let's get into Patty the Cow's notes. So you have to bear with me because this gold writing is very difficult to see. So I kind of have to use a little bit of a flashlight to kind of y'all, please, the girl's eyes is not what they used to be. So Patty's top notes are fresh picked strawberry, dragon fruit nectar, and juicy kiwi. That's where all that sweetness is coming from, because I'm telling y'all, she's delicious. Her middle notes are violet leaves, plum blossom, and water lily. And then her base notes are the Squishmallows Accord, sheer amber, and pink sugar. So yes, she is a sugar scent, but again, not that back teeth hurt humming sweetness overload. It's not that. She has, when I tell you, you smell that fruit. You smell the fruit. Definitely picking up that strawberry and that dragon fruit. Definitely. But it's such a pleasant. I really don't know how to explain it to you guys other than this, when I smell this, I feel happy. I do. I feel happy and I feel excited with this. And it makes me want to, you know, and it's not too often that I get a perfume where I just want to hurry up and run up and tell people, oh, you got to get it. You know, I'm excited about all my perfumes and I want to share all of my perfumes with everybody. But I really want people to try this one and just tell me. If it's too young for you, then it's too young for you. And that's okay. But I just think that she's such a fun, and not even with this, you know, just by herself, just a little whatever. I think that she's just a fun scent. And you can't do anything wrong with this. And I think if you're into layering, whether you're doing dusting powders, starting with your body wash and then your oils and your lotions and then your dusting powder, and then of course I love my sand and fog oils and stuff. I mean, layer, 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 layer. This, you could find so many wonderful things to layer Patty with that would just send her to the moon for you. So those are my reviews on all of them. My recommendation is you got to try them. You can't go wrong with them, and if nothing else, if you are a collector of the minis, they'll make you happy too to have them in your collection. I just think that they are all adorable, whether you get the big size or the mini size. You can't go wrong with them. So that is my Squishmallows thoughts and reviews and unboxing, and I hope you enjoyed that. I wanted to keep this kind of short for you guys. But again, I want to thank you for stopping by and listening to me ramble about my Squishmallows and stuff. And I hope to see you come on back, like and comment and subscribe, and come on back and let's see what more shenanigans we can get into. And until then, y'all have a wonderful and blessed evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.